Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you my top 5 best Assetto Corsa car mods for the month of July, ladies and gentlemen. On this list we have some classic cars, some modern day stuff. It's all here on this list. So this, I think, covers a lot of pretty much what everyone would be into. So without further ado, let's quit the talking and get right into number 1. The first one on the list is the Ferrari F40 LM, or the Ferrari F40 Le Mans. This thing came out in 1989. This was a special edition run by Ferrari and the F40 type of car. There were only 19 of these actually made, so a super secret pretty much and super just special halo car from Ferrari, which, I mean, isn't really something new from them even now. But 720 brake horsepower, 706 newton meters of torque. It weighs just 1,000 kilograms. I thought originally this thing was actually a track car, but I don't think it is. I think you can drive it on the roads. I could be wrong though. But this thing is an absolute beast. The car model is great. It sounds absolutely amazing. It screams. I literally had to turn my audio down because of how loud this thing is. Just, if you like classic cars, or I wouldn't even say, if you just like cars, if you're even watching this video, just download it because this thing is something else. You can find it in the link in the description below. Number 4 on the list, we have the Porsche 911 GT3 2022. This is basically the complete refresh of the Porsche 911 GT3, bringing it up to just what modern day Porsche styling is, with the long, thin rear tail light, some new hood vents, and a whole new front end in general, pretty much minus the classic Porsche lights. Headlights. But besides that, this thing is very much a new car, and it is really, really nice looking. I personally love the styling of this bad boy, and it is so fun to drive. Having 510 brake horsepower, 552 newton meters of torque, and weighing in at just above 1,400 kilograms. This thing, of course, road legal, is also an absolute beast around the track. And if you want a fun new Nordschleife car, Nordschleife tourist car, I should preface, then this one is going to be for you. And I know there are a lot of Porsche fanboys who watch my videos. If you know who you are if you're watching this, so this one's for you. You can download this one in the link in the description below. Number 3 on the list is another Porsche, but this one being a lot more unique and having a very interesting just history about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Porsche 935 2020. This thing is a modern day GT car and is referencing the 1978 Porsche 935/78, also known as the Moby Dick. The Porsche 935/78 was synonymous in vintage GT racing, and this is basically just Porsche paying homage to it with their modern day 911s pretty much, and it looks absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It has the classic livery referencing the martini, just styling with the martini like lines, as I call them, number 70 on the car, and it is an absolute beast to drive. This thing has 700 brake horsepower and it weighs 1,380 kilograms, and it drives like a GT3 car, so if you like those, you're gonna love this. The styling cues on it, the long tail-esque of it is just, it's such a beautiful car. And even if you don't really, for some reason, like GT cars, download this one, not only just because it's a cool, paying homage, modern redesign of a classic car. This thing is just fun in general. Number 2 on the list is the Light Car Company Rocket. This thing, if I had to describe it, has basically the horsepower of like an F4 car and the physics of a Skip Barber with even less downforce, because this thing has absolutely no rear wing. This thing was made in 2007 by the Light Car Company, L-I-G-H-T, the Light Car Company, and it is just... It's such a unique open wheeler. It has 161 wheel horsepower, and it only weighs 458 kilograms. This thing is just insane in straight lines, but as soon as you get into a fast corner, you're off the road. You really need to slam on the brakes of this thing, and with the road treaded tires on this, you're not going to be doing it very quick. If you basically want just a Skip Barber but harder to drive, this one is going to be for you, and it is so fun to throw around your more rural grassroots tracks, but make sure it has long enough straights for this thing and just can accommodate the speed, because this thing will kill you. Even I would not want to drive this thing in real life. Let's just say that. You could find this one in the link in the description below. And finally, number 1 on the list, we have a GT3 car. Yes, that is right. This is the Radical RXC Turbo GT3. This thing is a 2016 GT3 car made by Radical. I know, especially if you play R Factor 2, you definitely know who Radical are. 500 brake horsepower, of course, GT3 specifications, so 650 newton meters of torque, and this thing weighs 1,170 kilograms. It is an absolute rocket, and either I haven't driven GT cars in a little while, which is true, or this thing has a ton of downforce with the big rear wing on it. This thing is more designed as like a prototype almost, like it looks more like an LMP3 car than it does a GT3 car. I actually thought it was an LMP3 car going into this, but no, it is a GT3 car, and it is absolutely insane to drive. If you like GT3s, you're gonna love this one, and it's just fun, man. The mod is super high quality, it looks great, sounds great, and it's fun to drive, so what are you waiting for? You can find this one in the link in the description below. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, a like and a sub would mean a lot, and thank you guys so much for 900 subs. I know this video is coming out a fair amount late, but it still is going to come out on the 31st. I've just been a little bit more busy, focused on other things, and my school is starting here in a few days, so for August we are going to go back to every 2 days uploads, so video, off day, video. So if you basically followed me from like March through May, you know what I'm talking about. We're just going back to that. So not as much videos, sadly, in the coming months, but still some big ones nonetheless. And honestly, for you guys, while I do, again, enjoy the content I put out, I do feel like it has become like a little bit repetitive with some of the things I do, so we're going to get even higher quality mods. I'm not having to fill in video dates. In the end, it'll honestly probably be a net gain for you guys. So thank you all for watching. I've rambled enough, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you guys for 900 subs, and have a good one.